Well, guys, we just experienced the biggest crypto crash in crypto history. Basically, I lost a lot on CoinRabbit. I had a lot of collateral, XRP collateral over there. We've lost like around 2,000 coins. It's pretty sad. Seems like every year we have to like lose almost everything and then start over. But you know what? Just gotta keep going. Can't give up. So, and learn from mistakes and lessons. I think from now on, there's no. I already decided there was no leverage trading. Now there's no more loans or collateral bullshit. We're not gonna do that anymore. We're just going to buy and hold XRP probably, and that's what I'm doing. Not financial advice. This is the biggest crypto crash in history. XRP majorly dived down to like some stupid low price. I can't believe it. Let's get into it. The flash crash of XRP and the crypto market. A cascade of leverage, geopolitics, and greed. On the night of October 10th, 2025, the cryptocurrency market plunged into chaos, marking one of the most dramatic flash crashes in its history. Bitcoin tumbled from highs near $126,000 to as low as $101,000, a 17% drop in minutes, while altcoins like XRP suffered even steeper falls, plummeting 42% from $2.82 to a shocking $1.17. Yeah, that's ridiculous. The market capitalization evaporated by over $600 billion temporarily, with $19.1 billion in leverage positions liquidated across exchanges. This wasn't a gradual correction, but a violent algorithm field sell-off that exposed fragility of a market bloated by leverage and optimism. XRP, often seen as a bridge for cross-border payments, became a poster child for the carnage. With its price volatility spiking 43% intraday as traders reeled from the shock, questions swirled. Was this a healthy purge or the harbinger of deeper woes? In this video, we dissect the causes, the staggering liquidations, and what lies ahead for the price action for the week. The spark that ignited the inferno was unmistakably geopolitical. U.S. President Donald Trump surprise announcement of 100% tariffs on China imports, coupled with threats of export controls starting November 1st, reignited fears of a full-blown trade war. Coming amid an ongoing U.S. government shutdown. Now it's day 10 of the shutdown. The news amplified global risk-off sentiment. Traditional markets faltered too. The Nasdaq dropped 3.6%, and the US dollar index surged 2%, pressuring risk assets like crypto. Trump's post on X at around 4 p.m. Central Time questioned a potential meeting with Xi Jinping, sending shockwaves through Asia-Pacific trading hours. Within hours, BTC breached $110,000. Ethereum cratered 16%, $3,512. Solana and XRP shed 20 to 30%, and even meme coins like Dogecoin and Cardano nosedived 11 to 40%. This wasn't isolated. It rippled from perpetual futures on exchanges like Binance, Bybit, Hyperliquid, where thin order books amplified the downside. At its core, the crash was a leveraged house of cards collapsing under its own weight. crypto perpetual futures market, where traders bet on price direction with up to 100x leverage, had ballooned to unprecedented levels post 2024's bull run. Open interest in BTC alone exceeded $50 billion, with longs dominating amid the euphoria of BTC's all-time highs. When Trump's tariffs bombshell hit, initial sell orders, likely from algorithmic traders and whales sensing the shift, triggered stop-loss cascades. Each liquidation forced exchanges to sell collateral to cover debts, pushing prices lower and hitting more stops. In a vicious feedback loop, Hyperliquid, a decentralized perpetuals platform, bore the brunt. With over $10 billion in losses reported there alone, accusations of manipulation flew. Insiders allegedly shorted positions pre-dump, pocketing $200 million, while exchanges face scrutiny over slowdowns and unfair auto deleveraging mechanisms that prioritize high leverage whales over retail. On X, users decried the chaos, with one noting ATOM's price flashing to 0.001, a 99% wick due to Oracle failures and empty order books. This black swan event echoed past traumas like the 2022 Luna collapse, but dwarfed them in scale, liquidating 1.64 million traders worldwide. Delving into liquidations reveals the asymmetry of pain. Long bore the brunt, underscoring the market's one-sided bullish bias. Total wipeouts hit $19.1 billion in 24 hours. This was the largest ever, surpassing the $10 billion from China's 2021 mining ban and $2 billion from Terra's implosion. Bitcoin led with $1.83 billion liquidated almost entirely from over-leveraged bulls who had piled in, expecting 150,000 by the end of the year. Ethereum followed at $1.68 billion, Solana at $614 million, and XRP at $433 million, a hefty sum for a token whose futures market is smaller than BTC's. Shorts, by contrast, saw minimal damage. Estimates peg short liquidations at under 10% of the total, as bears were few and far between in the pre-crash rally. African traders comprising 46% of victims were hit the hardest, with many using 1.5 to 2x leverage on mobile apps. Well, activity exacerbated this. XRP holders dumped $50 million daily in the weeks prior, and Ripple itself released 44.3 million XRP from escrow during the dip, flooding supply and accelerating the slide. These forced sales weren't organic demand shifts, but mechanical debt clearances. Algorithms dumping into illiquid books, creating slippage from $2.45 to $1.60 on XRP in seconds. Retail horror stories flooded X. One user lamented buying $50 of XRP at the bottom only to see exchanges freeze, while another called it a drill for worse to come. In essence, the crash purged $16 to $19 billion in hot money, leaving a leaner but scared derivatives ecosystem. XRP's plight was particularly acute, blending macro headwinds with token-specific vulnerabilities, trading at $3.10 just days earlier on ETF speculation and Ripple legal wins. It symbolized crypto's regulatory optimism. Yet the tariff news crushed the narrative as a payments token tied to global trade. XRP's utility faltered amid U.S.-China tensions. Whales unloaded relentlessly. Over $1.5 billion in XRP sold in recent weeks, triggering $21 million in futures liquidations alone. The 42% plunge to $1.64, recovering to $2.36, erased $100 billion in market cap temporarily, with Binance showing the deepest wick to 77 cents. Holy shit. Wow. So I guess every exchange was different. That's crazy. 77 cents, dude? Fuck. Wow. Critics pointed to Ripple's escrow dumps as too much control, liquidating 210,000 traders and fueling conspiracy theories of orchestration. Yet, XRP's resilience shone through. Its low fees and speed on the XRP ledger made it a haven for some during exchange outages. Pundits like those on X hailed it as the buy the dip moment, with one noting when they're ready to ride XRP to infinity, it won't take as much money as you think. Still, the crash highlighted XRP's beta to BTC, amplifying moves by 1.5 to 2x, and its exposure to leverage speculation over fundamentals. Looking ahead to this week, October 13th to the 17th, this price action promises volatility but hints at stabilization. Analysts foresee a slow bottoming process rather than a V-shaped rally, with BTC testing 106,000 to 110,000 support. If it holds, expect a rebound to 120 to 125,000 by Friday, buoyed by institutional dip buying. BlackRock scooped 45,000 BTC, $5 billion at $105,000 on average. XRP could mirror this, eyeing $2.50 to $2.80 if sentiment improves. Those whales selling caps upside. Key catalysts include the FOMC meeting, October 28th to 29th, but previews this week. And tariff clarifications and de-escalation could spark 10 to 15% gains. However, lingering shutdown fears and DXY strength pose downside risks. A break below 106,000 on BTC might drag XRP to $2. On X, sentiment mixes fear and greed at 27, with optimism October intact. One user quipped, urging accumulation. Grok itself called it a reset, spotlighting BTC, ETH, Sol, and XRP as buys. With leverage flushed, this week's actions favor patient holders over revenge traders. In retrospect, this flash crash was less a death knell than a brutal reminder of crypto's youth. It cleansed excesses, rewarded the unleveraged, and underscored the interplay of geopolitics and greed. As markets lick wounds, the resilient will emerge stronger, poised for the next leg up in the endless cycle of boom and bust. Alright, there it is, guys. pretty freaking nuts, man. Wildest day ever. I mean, I was so sad to see that I lost so much of my collateral, but you know, the loan company, I think they could have been meaner to me, and they kept some of my loans. Did not liquidate them, which is awesome. It's CoinRabbit, so if you guys are interested, I do have a link. But I'm trying not to do that right now. I think I'm trying not to do the loan shit. I think because I was doing it to, like, you know, have, you know, more XRP, but now we just lost 2,000 of it, so that really bites. It sucks, and it set me back maybe a few months, three months maybe. I don't know. Whatever. It is life. We just gotta keep on keeping on, and you know, like it said, you know. Let's see here. What did it say? The resilient will emerge stronger. So, yeah. We'll be alright. I appreciate y'all. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Smash the like, share it with your friends, and I will see you guys on the next video. I appreciate y'all. Peace out. Check out SantaAll.net, support my YouTube channels, Crypto Commander, 5-minute crypto updates, and What It's Like Adventures. Find special codes in the videos for free entries. On the account page at SantaAll.net, check your balances, then scroll to enter codes. Type the code, apply a coupon, and snag free Santa just for watching. Head to the watch videos for Santa pick from my categorized videos. Watch to earn 100 Santa every 5 seconds. When done, hit next video, keep going, and climb the weekly leaderboard. Top 5 win XRP. First place gets 5 XRP plus 10 million Santa, 10 million Filipina. Santa is our utility coin for the website and upcoming game. Filipina, the meme coin, we airdrop free Filipina to top 10 Santa holders weekly and burn 100,000 Santa per watch hour on my channels every week. Cash out anytime on the account page. Swap Santa for Filipina for Fortnite items, gods, unchained tokens, or straight up XRP. Fill out the form and done. Click on the menu, get free crypto and stocks. My affiliate links for Ledger Wallets, Coinbase. You can deposit $20, get $30. Uphold, deposit $100, get $20. BitTrue promos and BTCC. New users score up to $10,055 in USDT. Tether bonuses. Just register, get $10. Verified KYC, get $20. First deposit. Bonus scales with the amount. Spot trade, $5. Futures trade, get $20 when you make your first futures trade. Tasks expire, so act fast. Link in the description. Grab a Sana. Sana means hope in Tagalog. You can get it on XP Market. Use Xaman wallet. Swap XRP for Sana or Filipina. Airdrops. Go to the top 10 holders of Sana. Huge potential, but invest wisely. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Nothing is guaranteed. Smash the like, subscribe, and share it. Peace out till next time.